Welcome to Todd's 2-Minute Tech Tip Tuesday, brought to you by Big Beard Battery. Visit bigbeardbattery.com. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss anything. Hit the subscribe button now. Thank you. Hey, look, I'm back here with Ross. It's been a month since we've seen him. Ross, you're just such an awesome individual to come out here every single time I ask. So welcome back.
Pleasure to be here.
All right, what are we going to talk about today?
So, talking about one of the things that I've done for a long time, and I think I'm probably in the minority, but when we first started RVing, we went to a campground, had pretty low water pressure, filled up the water tank, used the water pressure from the pump. We were used to that. The next trip, same thing, low pressure, filled the tank, and it started to just become a habit. Filling the freshwater tank, using the water pump. It's something I thought I was probably one of the few people doing it, but after talking with Todd does it himself as well, and I'm sure there's a lot of other RVers who are doing it, but it solves some problems that you could have later too. So same situation, we're camping, we had a freshwater tank filled up using our water pump. One of the neighbors from the neighboring sites come over and says, do you have power? And we lost power, but the water was on a well, so we still had a full tank of water. 12 volt pump works on 12 volts, so we still had access to the water, while everyone in the park who was using city water only had that little bit of pressure left in their line. So Todd, you want to talk about some of the benefits to having that water besides just losing
having
power.
it there whenever you lose power, because we lose water, we lose power way more in the RV lifestyle than we did most of the time in our homes. So a couple benefits is whenever you fill up, then you're not relegated to whatever pressure is in that park. So you're borrowing someone else's water pressure whenever you have just your city hose plugged into their faucet, their hose bin. So you get away from all those different fluctuations. Not only that, but if everyone, let's say you're at a rally or something like that, everyone goes back to the rigs, they're all taking showers, that pressure is going to fluctuate even more, and you're sitting there in a shower, right? So when you're using your water pump, you're on an island, you can care less what everyone else is doing. So, now I will say some of the considerations, you have to fill it up. And you have to dump a lot of it before you leave, right? And so some of this is also understanding how much to put in, and if you're approaching the days that you're leaving, maybe not add as much, so that way you're not having to waste as much. And I think that's the biggest negative why people say, I don't want to do it, because I either have to dump the water or I'll forget to dump the water and I'm riding heavy. Right? So there are those things kind of that you have to think about, but if you've already bought the water pump, you already bought the holding tank, why not use it? Don't have to have a water pressure regulator, all of those things.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're still going to use pressurized city water, something maybe to think about or to get in the habit of doing is filling that freshwater tank when you arrive, in case you should run into some type of emergency where you lose power, the city loses water pressure, whatever the case may be. You have that backup water in your tank, and you have access to that through your 12 volt pump. So
that's right. Be a scout.
Yeah, exactly.
There's your deck tip. Hey, if you got questions about batteries or want to go ahead and put in a solar system but need some guidance, head over to bigbeardbattery.com, fill out the solar design form, and one of our certified solar experts will give you a call and get you started. That's right. See, he's now going to be ad-libbing a lot.